Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are doing great. Children, have you ever been to a zoo? Yes. There you might have seen a tiger, right? But you're not scared of tiger in the zoo. Suppose if it comes to your home, you're very much scared. Have you ever thought the tiger is scared of something? No? Today I'm going to tell you a story where the tiger gets a fright. Once upon a time, in the faraway forests of Korea, there lived a tiger. One day, the tiger was prowling the forest. Prowling means moving quietly, looking for prey. He was very hungry and looking for food and would have loved a nice, juicy deer. But that day, the tiger found no prey in the forest. So he wandered into a village at the edge of the forest. Wandered means to walk around slowly in a relaxed way. So he heard as the tiger was passing by a house, the tiger heard a little boy crying. The boy sounded very upset about something, so he was crying very loudly. By hearing that boy's cry, the tiger thought he had finally found food. So the tiger slipped into the gate of the house. He padded into the courtyard quietly and he crouched outside the window. There he sat silently on his haunches. Children, padded means walked very silently. Courtyard is a unroofed area in front of the house. Okay, and there he entered and crouched. Crouched means knees are bent and the upper body is brought forward and down, as you can see in this picture how the tiger is sitting. The upper portion of the legs, the support is on the upper portion of the legs, that is haunches. Okay, children, see the way the tiger sat and peeping through the window. You know what the tiger was watching? The boy. And then suddenly he heard the boy's grandmother talking to him. Shh, don't cry so loudly. The nasty striped tiger will come and get you. By hearing this, the tiger was surprised. He thought that he had crept in very quietly. Surely no one could have heard him. But it seems like grandmother had. Then, but the boy did not pay any attention to his grandmother. That means he paid no attention means he did not listen to his grandmother and he still continued to wail loudly. Children, wail means in a high pitched cry. When you want something, you will, if you are not getting that, you will cry loudly, see, like that. So he continued to wail loudly and then again the grandmother said, now, little one, do stop crying. See, I have a dried persimmon here. And then the grandmother showed a persimmon. What is this persimmon? Children, repeat after me. Persimmon. It is a sweet orange colored fruit, as you can see in this picture. See, when grandmother is showing the persimmon, the tiger was not watching the boy, only he was hearing. So, by hearing the persimmon, the boy stopped crying at once. And then the tiger thought, when the grandmother told the boy about tiger, that the tiger would get him, the boy did not pay any attention towards her words. But now, listening to this dried persimmon, he stopped crying at once. So this dried persimmon must be something very dreadful, very frightful. I better leave before this dreadful thing catches me. He thought. Dreadful means something that is causing great fear to us. According to Tiger, this persimmon is something dreadful because the boy stopped crying at once. He thought the boy is scared of this persimmon. So this persimmon is something dangerous. Like that, he thought for himself the tiger and decided to leave that place. So he turned around and slipped away quietly. Slip away quietly means children go away quietly. And he left that place. Then suddenly a thief broke into the house. Children, broke into means to enter. Actually, the thief's plan was to steal the cow in the yard. But as it was a dark night and it was not clear, the thief couldn't see anything clearly. He just saw the shape of an animal and thought it was a cow. So he went and firmly grabbed the tiger's tail and pulled it hard, thinking that it was cow's tail. And then He did not realize that it was tiger's tail. But the tiger, which was already worried about the dried persimmon, now was sure that this fierce creature which caught hold of his tail is persimmon. Children, grabbed means to hold something suddenly. Is the meaning of grabbed. Okay, the tiger's tail is grabbed by the thief, thinking it was cow's tail. But the tiger, who was scared, he jumped over the gate now and started running towards the forest at full speed because he wanted to escape from the persimmon. Tiger is thinking persimmon caught his tail, so he wanted to escape from him. And then the thief also was now very much terrified because he knew that he had got hold of the tiger's tail and not the cow. But what he will do now? He is very scared, so he cannot let it go. He thought the tiger would turn around and eat him up. So he did not leave its tail and he just held on in terror. And the tiger ran across the countryside. Countryside means the places which are away from the city are countryside, children, away from the town. All the countryside, the tiger ran and he was holding the tiger's tail. But finally, how long he can hold? He let go of the tiger's tail. But and he fell by the wayside. Fell by the wayside means he fell down beside the path. But the tiger now still running. It did not stop running because he thought that persimmon will do something to it. So he did not even look back to see what it was that held him by the tail. He was just running and running till he was very, very far away from the village. And finally, when the thief stopped running, when he was sure that the fierce persimmon could no longer get him, till then the tiger was running. And finally, he stopped. This is a story, children. This is how the tiger got scared, how the tiger got frightened. Hope you like the story, children. Thank you.